2018 Kia Soul F. 2018 Kia Soul F Review. The 2018 Kia Soul F scores at the top of style, features and space, however, not so much on range. 4-star overall score. If you're current or potential F buyer, it's likely that getting a large amount of electric range is very important. Nobody would like to suffer from range anxiety. Every extra mile a car can eke out represents another mile you'll be able to go without burning gasoline within your second car, taking public transit or getting an urgent situation recharge. Well, the 2018 Kia Soul F could go a few extra miles this coming year with the debut of your more energy-rich battery, bringing along with it a new maximum of 111 miles. That's up from 93 miles. That's very good news for the range-conscious. Nonetheless, it falls a little short of the plethora of other Fs such as VW e-Golf plus the Hyundai Ioniq Electric. And, comparable to every other F not named Tesla, the Soul has fewer than half of the Chevrolet Bolt's estimated 238 miles of all-electric range. For many, that will make their F choice obvious. Still, if you are intending to stay inside city confines, own an additional car, or in simple terms don't consider going very far, the Kia Soul F gives a lot to adore. For starters, it arguably has a lot more character and design than the Bolt and many other Fs. Like the gasoline Kia Soul where it's based, it possesses a handsome if quirky exterior, an attractive cabin, plus a body style that's pretty reminiscent of a small SUV. It's certainly an even more convincing crossover substitute compared to the Bolt. You also get lots of passenger and cargo space, along with an abundance of features for the money. Basically, exactly the same things that make regular Soul so appealing also pertain to the F. In case range isn't everything, the world thinks it's most surely worth a glance. What's new? For 2018, the Soul F gets a far more energy-rich battery power, increasing its cover anything from 93 miles to 111 miles. Get by far the most basic and most affordable Kia Soul F it is possible to. Given its range deficit compared to the Chevrolet Bolt, you may as well take all the advantage in the Soul's considerably price reduction point. Plus, it isn't really like a base Soul is usually a stripper model. You get a heated leader and seats, satellite radio and, while using base F, versus the California-only FE, an 8-inch touchscreen which includes a variety of other tech goodies. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Kia Soul F is, because the name suggests, the all-electric version on the Soul. Though not marketed as a result, that car is similar in size and concept to subcompact SUVs. So will be the F. There are 3 trim levels, FE, the Camp F and F++. All include generous standard equipment. The top trim's luxurious extras may be worth the extra bucks. All use precisely the same 30 kWh lithium-ion polymer power supply and 375-volt electric motor who makes 109 horsepower and 210 pound-feet of torque. The FE is sold only in California. It comes standard, which has a DC fast charging port, 16-inch alloy wheels, automatic headlights, LED running lights, heated mirror, rear privacy glass, keyless ignition and entry, automatic climate control, a pedestrian warning system, multiple steering modes, normal, comfort and sport, a height-adjustable driver's seat, 2-level heated front seats, cloth upholstery, a heated leather-wrapped leader, a 60/40 split folding back seat, a rear-view camera, Bluetooth, 1 USB port, as well as a 6-speaker sound system which has a 5-inch color display, a media player interface, an auxiliary audio jack and satellite radio. The base F would be the starting point for the people so live pers outside California. It adds better-looking 16-inch wheels, mirror turn signal indicators, HD radio with an 8-inch touchscreen interface that brings by it integrated navigation, 3G Wi-Fi and UVO Eco services, such as an app that permits you to monitor your vehicle's charge, get a charging station, lock and unlock doors, and adjust the in-car climate prior to leaving. The F++ adds back and front parking sensors, fog lights, power folding mirrors, a faux leather trimmed dash, an auto-dimming rearview mirror, a cargo cover, 3 level heated and ventilated front seats, heated outboard rear seats and leather upholstery. Exclusive to the Plus would be the Sun and Fun package, which adds a panoramic sunroof, LED interior lighting and speaker lights. A battery heating technique is also available in Oregon, Washington and eastern states that sell the Sol F. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically also comes in multiple versions that happen to be fundamentally similar. The S within this review provide our full test of the 2015 Kia Sol F Plus. Note, since this test was conducted, the existing Sol FU has gotten some revisions, including an increase in range, along with the addition of any standard 5-inch center screen with an available panoramic sunroof. Our findings remain broadly applicable to this season's Kia Sol F. Driving. The Sol F displays run-of-the-mill electric vehicle driving dynamics. That's disappointing than the gas-powered Sol, containing surprisingly adept handling, braking and acceleration. On the other hand, the Sol F delivers silent, torque-rich power and aggressive regenerative braking. Acceleration. Abundant low-end torque helps make the Sol F feel sprightly pulling from a light, but this eagerness peters out as speeds rise. In testing, a Sol F accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 9.5 seconds, that is behind the Kia all-electric competitors. Braking. In traffic, the Sol F's brake pedal isn't particularly responsive or an easy task to modulate. But aggressive regenerative braking can be acquired, and it is often a boon when you finally get used to it. The Sol F's Panix top distance of 125 feet from 60 miles per hour is all about average for your class. Steering. The steering solution is slow without much feedback regardless, with the weight dialed in from the driver adjustable steering system. Of normal, comfort and sport settings, Sport provides the most normal steering feel. Handling. The F isn't surprisingly keen handler the regular Sol is. The suspension favors comfort, limits are low, and grip is unimpressive. Most F competitors, particularly the Chevrolet Bolt and Hyundai Ioniq Electric, are sharper to operate a vehicle. Drivability. Slotting the shifter to be engages aggressive regenerative braking. It feels unusual in the beginning, but you'll quickly be able to love your vehicle doing much from the braking for you personally, particularly stop-and-go traffic. The Sol F is otherwise simple and all too easy to drive. Comfort. Without the gasoline Sol's raspy engine churning beneath the hood, the Sol F is really a quiet car to invest time in, even using the elevated wind noise attributable to its boxy shape. Ride comfort is average. The seats are commendably comfortable and supportive. Seat comfort. The F Plus firm, leather-covered seats through an elevated placement are supportive and cozy during longer drives, restricted by range, obviously. They are a lot better than what you can find in most small cars. Ride comfort. The added weight from the batteries, smaller wheels and increased tire sidewall cause an improved ride when compared to the rather jiggly and quite often harsh ride on the gasoline-powered Sol. Ride comfort is concerning average to the small F segment. Noise and vibration. The Sol F's boxy shape creates more wind noise than is normal, and it is exacerbated with the lack of engine noise. You virtually just hear the wind. Still, the insufficient engine noise is welcome. Interior. For probably the most part, the Sol F's interior is user-friendly. Although the California-only F incorporates a likable touchscreen that's relatively an easy task to use, likewise as easy entry and exit. Materials quality is not as good as we'd like to the price, but it really is not much of a deal breaker. Ease useful. All dashboard controls they fit within easy reach. The large touchscreen generally is a model of simplicity for the audio controls, with big icons and logical menus, but swiping to scroll cell phone numbers or track lists often ends up with errant selections. Getting in, getting out. The seats are put higher than within your average car, making climbing in and resting easy. There's no fall in just as a car or climb up as in many SUVs. There's near perfect step in height. The wide door openings help at the same time. Roominess. The battery placement increases the rear floor some inches, reducing rear seat legroom and comfort compared with all the gasoline-powered Soul. Still, high-mounted seats to all positions yield good room for just a vehicle in this size. It's a little bigger than most subcompact SUVs. Visibility. The boxy shape makes it an easy task to know the spot that the vehicle's corners are. Tall windows have the view forward clear, but thick rear quarter pillars restrict the cross-view while reversing. A rear-view camera is standard around the Soul F, as well as the Plus comes with back and front parking sensors. Quality. We gave the standard Soul an increased score within this category due to the abundant soft touch points and above-average materials and switchgear. However, it costs much less versus the F. The Soul F is well built, but also in the price range, interior quality is a little bit under par. Utility. Some Fs suffer enterprise cargo space greatly assist extra batteries, even so the Soul F doesn't. In terms of passenger and cargo room, it lines up more with all the new batch of subcompact SUVs as an alternative to compact hatchbacks. Technology. Nevertheless, the California-only FE comes by having an easy-to-use 8-inch touchscreen, remote vehicle controls, Wi-Fi and integrated navigation. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and wireless charging usually are not available. There's one USB port.